Hey everybody, boss, I'll see you today. So I have broke just about everything I've touched today. I don't know the wisdom of working on this or not, but this is a little piece of Flint Ridge, Flint Ridge biface. It doesn't have a lot of color in it. But, we are going to see if we can do anything with it. We'll see here. If it's anything like everything else I've touched today, this may be a short video. It's already in pretty good shape. But after that marathon yesterday with the Dalton, I'm ready for something easy. Easy and simple. It does have some color in it there. Big crystal pocket right there in the end. I got the saw running, so I got both microphones. I got two microphones going. I got one kind of pointed at. I got one pointed at me, and I got one pointed down towards the workplace. I don't like the sound that comes out of the microphones, but right now I don't have any choice. But, got a birthday party to go to today over at my dad's place. It's my niece's birthday. So I have not had a lot of luck napping today. I broke two of them in the notching process. And if you watch my Dalton video, you've seen that I broke one of the notch-matics. And that was 100% my fault. I pulled the thing back way beyond what it's supposed to be pulled back. And I let it loose at an awkward angle. And at a 45-degree angle. I pulled it back at a 45-degree angle, let it down, so it just shot the thing through the spring. And when it shot up through the spring, it bent the spring. Not the tool's fault, 100% my fault. So I sent him a message and told him I wanted to order two more. And he asked what the problem was, and I told him, and he says, "Man, you don't need to do that." He says, "I'll just send you a replacement spring." And I bought a few of those from him. So he offered to send the spring, despite it being my fault, send the spring at no charge. So can't beat customer service like that. I do feel like I should be paying for it because it's my fault. But Think about doing like some of the other guys and just gonna nap easy to nap material on film. You know I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna nap whatever's in front of me, hard or not. It is more enjoyable only napping the easy stuff though. Have to admit that. Just in case you're wondering, this is number 3 stick. When you work tough material, when you get to something easy, it's kind of like dunking a basketball. If you're a short guy, it's hard to get up there. But put me on a 10-foot ladder, I can just drop it in there. Well, when you work tough stuff, when you get the easy stuff, it's like standing on top of that ladder and dunking the ball. Just seems easier. I'd still rather work all easy stuff. It's a pretty small biface. It's going to make a pretty little point if I don't break it or something. Do something goofy. I had that saw running non-stop, trying to get some more stock. And I got one order. I was short a few preforms. Well, I was short 2 preforms on. The website oversold, so getting that stuff cut today so I can get it in the heat treat tonight. I'll run it at 200 degrees overnight, crank it up in the morning, and get that ran through tomorrow, and that order will go out on Tuesday. So, this does, I don't know if y'all can see the colors in there. It does have some pretty colors down in there. It's not bright colors like some of the other ones, but you know, it's got some color. I had several in that box that had really good color. I was pretty thrilled with. Well, don't get me wrong, I was thrilled with all of them. But hold on a second, I lost my tool, of course. Not putting anything back where it goes. There they go. All right. Everything's back in its place the best that it can be at the moment. This is my last shot at getting a point today. I done broke two in the notching. One of them, I sent that notch-o-matic right on through big old glob of concrete. But there is no way I'm gonna be able to notch this thing. And then I went right on through that concrete, and I actually broke it on the other side where there wasn't any concrete. I got too aggressive and just broke it right on off. I can still make an arrowhead out of that piece. Out of both of those pieces, but it ain't no wonder this flint was so prized. I mean, not only just for the colors that it has, but it's just heat treated Flint Ridge is just nice to work. It's too bad that it's so hard to come by. Yep, if you've never tried any Flint Ridge and you get a chance to, you really should. I've never been to the Flint Ridge Nap In. I'd like to go. And I'd like to show up a couple days early and or several days early. Spend some time there. Be one of the first ones to hit up Roy Miller. All of the nice Flint Ridge that I know of all comes from Roy. And his son, too. Ooh, my wife's back. That must mean the day is slipping away here. She's going to be wanting to go. You know, you get to finish this one. Drop down to a 2. Try and knock a couple flakes off. Thinning flakes there. Yep. These indirect sticks peel flakes off so nice. They just have a very good balance. Whole combination just makes them just peel flakes off like nothing. Not always. Material can be dependent also, so. And experience. You got to have a little bit of experience. You can't expect to just get these and then you're just going to automatically, just go to town. It takes a little bit of practice, Go on, buddy. Go. We'll lay down. That was Dubert, our daughter's dog. He's lived with us since COVID happened. My daughter was in college getting her bachelor's degree in chemistry, and COVID happened. They shut the schools down. She moved back home, and now she's married, lives about 30 miles from here, and has a baby, our grandson Casey. But Newbert stayed with us. So I've got 3 grand dogs that all live here. I wish I could have preserved a little bit more of this, but I didn't. By the time I got it thinned out, it was a little smaller than I intended on, but how that goes. It just is what it is. Can't glue it back on. And we're still not done picking away at it. I've never had a big piece of Flint Ridge. The only Flint Ridge I've had is this stuff like this. Small bifaces, which I appreciate, don't get me wrong. These came from Ronnie Miller. And I would really like to have some more. Because I'm fixing to nap every one of them that I got. I think. Might start binging some Flint Ridge. I don't know how many bifaces. There's the bifaces I got right here. Well, I'll show them to you when we're done. You have to keep watching if you want to watch them, if you want to see what I got. I don't think I've ever showed all of them. I don't know that I've ever showed any of them, to be honest with you. Okay, how are we going to notch this? Maybe some little corner notches? Is that how we want to notch it? Something like that. Put them in frame here. Yeah, maybe I'll just start napping soft, easy materials like like heat treated coral and heat treated novaculite and Flint Ridge, heat treated Georgia coastal. Things are just a joy to nap. Good Georgetown. The light color, not the dark. The dark's fine. I like the dark too. But the dark seems to be much more prone to cracks. I didn't know that till I spalled a couple thousand pounds of it. Just trying to get this thing notched without breaking an ear off if possible. I broke the tip off of that one. I got to get up in there a little bit deeper on this one, it appears. It's trying to stall out on me. That's what it looks like it's trying to do. Get my copper over. That will cause a permanent weak spot in it. And oh man, ain't nothing to get a hold of there either. Not even for the Notch-O-Matic. Got myself in a predicament. Let's see here. Let me switch pads here, see if this helps. Okay. I'm afraid to get too aggressive here because got a thick spot right there, which is what it stalled out on. What are we going to do? How are we going to uninstall this? What are we going to do here? Turn a 30-minute video into an hour-long video because I got the notch stalled out. All right, sorry about that. I had to take a little break there. There are crystals, some crystals right here on the tip that's making it a little bit crunchy right there. Oh no, broke the tip right off on them crystals. I should just have, some days I think maybe just shouldn't nap, you know? It's pretty obvious when those days come around when you break everything you touch. Like that right there. It's not that I can't still make an arrowhead out of it, but if you're making points and breaking points and don't get discouraged. It happens to everybody. Sure as heck happens to me. This thing's just getting smaller and smaller and smaller. I keep picking away at this tip and okay. It's a cool little point anyways. And once again, no, I haven't changed this out. Real before the next video though. In fact, I'm going to do that just as soon as I'm done with this point. I've dealt with this little stubby thing long enough. There's more crystal pockets in it. But luckily, we're not going any further with it. So. In deep concentration here. I don't know why, because this part don't really take much deep concentration, but I seem to have whittled this thing down to that, which ain't terrible, you know. I kind of like it, actually. We need to straighten this up a bit. Try to. It'll straighten up. This one's a little bit longer than the other one. That's pretty close. And then we could put a small little concavity down here, just not a lot, nothing extreme, just recurve that in just a little bit. Just give that straight stem a little bit of character. Okay, we're going to call it good to that. A little Flint Ridge corner notch. Does have a dipping flake right there. Doesn't make it real great. It's a little bit fat, but it shrank, so it made it look fatter after it shrank a bit, but it's not too bad. That's the A side. That's definitely the B side. I could have probably come across and cleaned some of that off, but that's as far as I'm going to take it. Appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Keep napping.